The struggle is over. It has been for some time, even if your mind hasn't caught up yet. That constant, draining effort to observe your reality into being, that heavy lifting of the soul, has finally stopped. The pressure is gone. The work has ceased. You are no longer in a state of transition. You have officially entered what advanced quantum physics recognizes as the post-observer phase. This is not a spiritual metaphor or a poetic comfort. It is a measurable, fundamental shift in your entanglement with the quantum field. You are operating under a completely different set of physics now. In this space, we move beyond simple belief systems. This is grounded in the hard-edged principles of quantum decoherence and the transactional interpretation of mechanics. These aren't just theories for academics in a lab. They are the operating manuals for the very reality you now find yourself in. They prove without a doubt that consciousness isn't just a passive witness to the universe. It is the structural component of reality itself. It is the very fabric from which space and time are woven. But with this profound internal shift comes a quiet confusion, a subtle, persistent doubt that this newfound effortlessness is just a fluke, a cosmic grace period that could end at any moment. You have experienced a massive quantum leap internally, but you lack the language and the framework to anchor it into a permanent state of being. This creates a dissonance, a strange echo of the old paradigm where you wonder if you're simply imagining the whole thing. If you feel like you have walked off the edge of every map you've ever learned, understand this. You haven't lost your way. You have graduated. To fully grasp the power of where you are now, you must honor the mastery of where you have been. For years, you played the role of the quantum sculptor. Think back to that version of yourself. You stood before the raw, unformed block of marble, the infinite potential of the quantum field. Your focus was the chisel. Your will was the hammer. With immense concentration, you chipped away at possibility, meticulously trying to observe a single outcome into existence. It was hard work. It required relentless visualization, emotional congruence, and the sheer force of sustained attention to collapse the wave of potential into a single particle of experience. There was a clear separation. There was you, the artist, and there was the marble, the medium. That was the old physics. It was your training ground. It was necessary, but that sculptor is no longer who you are. When the sculptor works for so long with such devotion that they begin to resonate at the exact same frequency as the marble, the boundary begins to dissolve. This is your graduation. You have entered the post-observer phase. In this state, the consciousness of the observer becomes so coherent and so unified with the field that it no longer needs to exert external force. You don't need to collapse the wave anymore because you have become the wave. This is why your old methods, the forced affirmations, the vision boards, the acting as if, suddenly feel clunky and even counterproductive. Using those tools now is like a master sculptor who can shape stone with a single touch, insisting on using a crude hammer. The old tools don't just feel inefficient. They actively create resistance. They are a declaration of disbelief in your own new nature. Every time you try to manifest something now, you are screaming into the universe that you are separate from what you desire. You are reinforcing an old paradigm that you have already outgrown. The old exhaustion you used to feel was the price of that separation. The new paradigm operates on a single principle: the complete dissolution of the boundary between you and the field. Creation no longer happens out there as a result of something you do in here. It is an instantaneous internal recognition. There is no distance to travel. There is no time lag to endure. It is not about how you observe the universe. It is about realizing you are the universe observing itself. You are not an agent working within the quantum field. You are the field itself, which has organized a portion of its own infinite nature into a focal point of awareness. Your mind, trained for years in cause and effect, will demand proof. It looks for evidence to validate this new state, and the data is everywhere. You have likely been misinterpreting the signatures of this phase, calling them luck or even emotional numbness. But today you receive the decoder lens. These are the direct, measurable signatures of a fundamental shift in your being. The first signature is instantaneous synchronicity. In the old paradigm, you would set an intention and wait a day, a week, a month for a sign. There was a buffer. That buffer is now gone. In the post-observer phase, the thought and the event are two faces of a single quantum event. The moment a need is crystallized in your awareness, the solution is there. Not later. Now. This isn't the universe rushing to bring you an answer. The answer was already present, and your consciousness simply tuned to the channel where it was being broadcast. This is not you getting what you want. It is you experiencing what you are. The second signature is the dissolution of desire. That burning, aching, desperate longing for things. It's fading, isn't it? In the old model, desire was the engine and lack was the fuel. You had to want something with every fiber of your being to generate momentum. That mechanism is now obsolete. Trying to generate that intense, lack-based desire now is like trying to start a fire with flint inside a fusion reactor. You cannot long for something you already are. The intense need for a specific outcome, the money, the relationship, the success, simply fades. It is replaced by a calm preference. You don't need the abundance to feel abundant. You are abundance itself. Therefore, you calmly prefer to have that abundance expressed in your physical reality. If you feel less motivated or less driven, do not mistake it for lethargy. You have simply graduated from the physics of need to the physics of being. The third signature is deep emotional neutrality. Old triggers that used to hijack your nervous system now fail to provoke a reaction. You witness the drama of the world with a strange sense of objectivity, like watching a film whose plot you already know. You might worry that you are becoming cold or disconnected, but you are not. You are simply experiencing the view from the field itself. The field is pure potential. It holds the possibility of both tragedy and triumph without judgment. By becoming one with the field, you have taken on its fundamental quality, neutrality. This is the highest form of compassion. From this state, you are no longer adding your reactive energy to the chaos. You are a stabilizing force. The calm, eye of the storm. Now we move beyond the intellectual framework and into direct gnosis. We will embody this state together, not as a practice but as a homecoming. Find a place of stillness. Close your eyes. Take a single deep breath. As you exhale, release the identity you have been performing. Release the need to understand. Simply arrive. Bring your awareness inward. Sense the space inside your body, not the bones or the blood, but the vastness between every cell. The silent, potent emptiness holding your atoms together. Feel that. Inner space is a living presence. It is the raw material of all creation. Now gently expand that awareness. Sense the space in the room around you, the space between you and the walls, the space filling the air you breathe. Realize these are not two different spaces. They are one. The field inside your skin and the field outside your skin are a single unbroken ocean of potential. There is no boundary. You are not a body in a room. You are the quantum field momentarily coalesced into the form you call you. Breathe into that. From this place of unity, we do not visualize. We do not try to attract. Instead, we select a frequency. Choose a state. Perfect clarity. Limitless abundance. Unconditional love. Feel the pure, energetic signature of that state, stripped of all images. Let that frequency permeate the entire field. And finally, ask yourself, who is the you that is feeling this? Let that final veil fall. Dissolve the idea that you are the one having the experience. Let the observer collapse into the observation. There is no longer a self feeling a state. There is only the state. You are not in abundance. You are abundance. This is your natural state. From here, creation is an unfolding. Reality does not need to be coerced. It simply conforms to what you are. You are an architect of the absolute. The sculptor worked with the material given, but the architect designs the very laws and materials of reality. You are the source from which physics flow. Establish your new operating principles. First, assume arrival. Stop becoming. The journey is over. Any thought or action generated from a state of getting there reinforces the illusion of separation. It is an energetic declaration that you are not there yet, which rebuilds the wall you just dissolved. The reality you were trying to create is now your baseline. Every decision must come from the perspective of the one who has already arrived. You are an actualizer, not a manifester. Second, command, don't ask. Your consciousness is no longer petitioning an external universe for outcomes. It is issuing directives to itself. Replace the language of hope and intention with the language of decree. I am. I decree. It is so. This is not ego. It is the total acceptance of your true nature as the creative principle. An architect does not ask the blueprint if it would like to become a building. You are issuing a command to the quantum field, and the field, being you, has no choice but to configure itself around that truth. Your word is law. Third, selective observation. This is the only work left. In the old paradigm, you used observation to force a choice. Now your role is that of a curator. All potential realities already exist in the field. Your only job is to consciously choose which ones you will energize with your attention. Attention is the currency of existence. Dramas, fears, and past. Traumas lose their grip the moment you withdraw your focus. You must be ruthlessly selective. Starve the realities you do not prefer of their only life source, your consciousness. If you do not wish to experience lack, you must utterly remove your focus from all evidence of it. Ignore it into non-existence. It is a television channel you no longer watch. This is your life now, the life of the architect. You have mastered individual reality creation, but this is not the final destination. It is the entry ticket to an even grander reality. What happens when your consciousness, operating in this state, interacts with another doing the same? This is not mere collaboration. It is macro-scale quantum entanglement. When architects meet, they rewrite the fundamental physics of their shared reality. They form a conscious singularity of immense power. You have mastered the self. You are now ready to join the collective evolution. Move from architect to a founder of new worlds. The great work begins now.